Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, who sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee. Senator, it's good to see you as we gear up for what's about to happen next year. I'd love your take on this, realizing it's just being made official. The conventional wisdom is that Democrats have the votes. Chuck Schumer says he wants to expedite the process, a la Amy Coney Barrett. Will Republicans on the committee, if you could bring us inside the room here, work to stall, to slow this process down?
You know, Joe, what we will do is what we do with each of these judges is get to know them. We will go through the vetting process. We will look at their writings, speeches that they have given, and decisions that they have made, and then make a decision. I always look for judges who are constitutionalists, who believe in the Constitution, who believe in the rule of law, who are strong in character, and are not going to be a political activist when they get on the bench. Now, when you look at what the Biden administration has been doing with nominees for district and circuit judge positions, they have sent us some people who have never spent 1 minute being a judge, not at the city, the county, the state level.
Sure. Well,
they have sent us people who have records of activism. And hopefully that is not what you're going to see with the Supreme Court nominee.
Well, sure. You said in a statement, Senator, it is telling the opportunity for President Biden to nominate a new justice will be right before an election. I wonder if you plan to make timing an issue here. Of course, Amy Coney Barrett was confirmed about a week before Election Day.
Yes, she was confirmed about a week before election, and as we know, she had a stellar record. She also had previously gone through the confirmation process. What we are most concerned about is having individuals that are qualified to be on the court sit on the court. And whether it is a justice for the Supreme Court or a district or federal appellate court judge, those are things that are very important to us. So I look forward to beginning that vetting process. Generally, it will take 4 to 6 weeks for a judge to walk through that process. I would not anticipate that they would try to confirm a judge before Justice Breyer leaves the court.
And you will meet with whomever the president nominates, Senator?
Of course, we will do our work to provide advice and consent. It's important that members of the Senate Judiciary Committee go through that process.
So, President Biden promised on the campaign trail to nominate a woman of color if this opportunity arose. Do you support that idea in principle?
What I always support is having well-qualified individuals for the court. The most well-qualified person, whether it's for the court or for any position, you should do your best to get the most well-qualified individual for the job.
I wonder what you make of some of the names that we're hearing already. One of the front-runners, Appeals Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was confirmed with some Republican support, including Senator Lindsey Graham. I just wonder, Senator, if you back off this whole situation of this partisan world that we're living in right now, because it's a Supreme Court nomination, would that vote look the same today?
What you have to do is look at the individual's record. And as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, what I do is to look at their writings, their opinions, the briefings that they have given, and go through that. And my team and I look at that. We look at the record that they have, how they're considered with their character. Those are items that are so important. People are very concerned about courts being politicized. They are very concerned about some of the things that are happening right now.
Well, if you don't like what you see, if you do not approve of the nominee, will you work to peel off a couple Democrats, Joe Manchin, Kyrsten Sinema, and so forth?
When it comes to a Supreme Court nominee, Joe, everyone is going to have that opportunity to visit with that nominee and to ask them questions. We go through the process of submitting questions because you can't get through all of it in a meeting or in a hearing. And so getting those written responses will be important. I have no doubt that you're going to see many members of the Senate that are not even on Judiciary Committee who are going to want to meet with and have questions for whomever is the nominee.
Well, let's get the introductions going, at least once we get a nominee. Marsha Blackburn, Senator from Tennessee, we thank you for your time.